What Shambling Shamblers, Jack Hollow here with a Dead by Daylight killer video. Today we are going to be playing as Pinhead, and you can see here on my perks page that I'm going to be running a fairly sweaty build here. My idea behind this is to make it hard for the survivors to find the box, so that way they can't deactivate my chain hunt as quick, and I also want my chain hunt to activate faster than normal, so that's what those add-ons up there are doing. I also brought that putrid oak to decrease the distance between sacrificial hooks. I'm going to be bringing barbecue and chili, hex plaything, and deadlock, and then I believe here I considered hysteria, and then I thought about bringing Noed, and then I finally settled on overcharge. And what that's going to do is that's going to basically slow those gens down to prolong the game and make it harder for the survivors to capitalize on getting those gens done. And I know that I'm moving a little quick over these perks for their description, so feel free to pause the video and read those descriptions of the perks if you need something that's more specific rather than just slowing the game down or making the survivors oblivious. Actually, talking about oblivious, there was something that I actually didn't know about that status effect until I started playing Pinhead. And oblivious makes it so they can't hear my terror radius, which is excellent, because I don't want them knowing where I am at all times. So when a survivor is oblivious and they can't hear my terror radius, it allows me to kind of navigate around that map a little bit better without them knowing that I'm around. Because if I can get, if I can sneak up on somebody, that would be excellent. I get stunned by a pallet here, and I can't tell if Yoon is trying to be a little toxic there with her giving me that jabroni shake. But we're going to chase her for a little bit here and see if we can snag a hit on her, because I had no idea that that pallet was actually even there. She's going to do that pallet, going for the chain here, completely whiff it. Try to catch her on this side, looking for scratch marks. She's still by that pallet. I didn't break it. That's my bad. I should have broken this pallet so she can't use it again. But, you know, we do what we can. We're looking for her still here. She's gonna go ahead and loop this pallet again. And I just kind of got sick of it. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to spend more time on this chase if I don't need to, because I can tell that she's a good survivor. And she's just gonna loop me into the ground while they get gens done. So we're gonna go put some pressure on these gens and do some patrol, because I do not want to deal with her. At first I thought that player was... God, what's her name? Jane. I thought she was Jane. And then I looked at the actual portraits. I was like, that's not Jane. We're looking for the survivor that just popped the Killer Shack gen. And there she is again. There's you. And I was like, nope. Not going to deal with that. Just leave her be. She can run around and do whatever she wants to do. I'm not going to waste my time with her. In the past, I've spent way too much time chasing survivors that are good at this game. Especially when I'm like a mediocre killer at best. Before the rank change, I actually was only purple ranks. I never actually got any further than that. So I'm pretty mediocre at this game. And with this new skill-based matchmaking system that they have out, it's kind of hit and miss. Because I feel like I'm getting paired up with... I've seen myself get paired up with a lot of rank 1 or red killers. Not red killers, but red survivors. And they've absolutely demolished me, and I think in this video I'm Ash 2. And so, I mean, I'm still the first color in this new skill-based matchmaking system, so I don't know if like it's just taking longer for it to catch up and get me placed into a group of people that are actually my level or I'm their level. But there are some people that like absolutely destroy me. And then we got Quentin over here that we're chasing. He's going to run me through this loop. This is a very powerful loop that I've run into as a killer. Like, they will come through this this meat place, and then they'll wrap around, they'll jump the window, and they'll just keep doing that over and over and over again. And even though like you hop that window, you don't make up that much time trying to chase those guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and forego that. That's Yoon, so we're going to forget about her, and we'll catch Quentin at another time. I want to see if I can get this Fang or whoever else is over there. I believe it's, God, what's his name? Nobody plays that guy. Felix. Felix is his name. And I went for the chain hunt right there again, because I was hoping that they were going to double back and come out that way. Given my Giving Fang a little nod that yes, I am coming for her. I was actually hoping here that it was going to be Felix, so I didn't feel like such a tunneler, but you know, it is what it is. You were there, you're injured, you're by the hook. It's time to hook you. And then I use that barbecue, find out there's some people over here at this gen. So I come running up on them. Chain hunt activated, slowing Yoon down. Go ahead and smack her. Thinking that maybe she's going to sit by that window. She does not. She holds W and she's going for this house again. I hate this house. I just don't like the loops on this map very much at all because I feel like it's very survivor heavy, which is alright. Like, I shouldn't be able to absolutely dominate the people that I play with. Goes for the window, go for the lunge. Gets her down. Steps over the old vault. If you haven't seen his animation, it is excellent. We're going to throw overcharge on this bad boy. Pick up you and throw her up on the hook. Activate that barbecue and chili and look for some other survivors. Check this locker just to make sure nobody's sitting there waiting for the farm. I'm not seeing anybody right away with my barbecue and chili. Somebody just popped something behind me, and at the time I really didn't know what the hell they did because I was like, she's still on the hook. What the hell did they pop? So I'm going to head back over here and see what they did. Turns out she found the puzzle. This is perfect because when I down her, I automatically pick up the puzzle and activate chain hunt. So poor Fang here on the death hook sacrificed her life for the puzzle. They saboed the hook. That's what I heard when I didn't know what was going on behind me. So I'm bringing her over, sacrifice Fang, kick the generator again, put an overcharge on it, seeing if I can capitalize on some of that barbecue and chili. Following the scratch marks, I did see somebody now during the edit that there was somebody over across the map, but I didn't see it at the time because I've watched this how many times during the editing process and didn't see that. So, yep, it's you and she's one hit and she has puzzle box, so I'm going to go ahead and commit to this chase and down her so we can get that chain hunt. Otherwise, she just has that personal chain hunt on her until she solves the box or until I get the box from her. I don't know what she was trying to do there. She panic vaults. I smack her with my chains and whips that excite me. We're going to go ahead and break this pallet. Pick her up. There's my chain hunt. Tell her, yes, you are going on the hook for that death hook. Oh, not death hook. That was the second one. I thought she was death hook. That's alright. I'm just glad that I was able to hook her a second time, especially when she was running me in the beginning. There's the Felix. I don't know what he was doing here, but there is no mercy. So we're just gonna go ahead and smack him. I don't know if he was trying to sell out his fellow survivor or not. I'll bring him over here to this hook. Get one hook on him. Use that chili. See both of the survivors. Oh, box. I was going to teleport if they would have given me more time, but instead I'm just going to go ahead and run it, hoping that I can get to them before they solve the box so I can get that free chain hunt. Vaults it. I'm going to have no choice but to vault over myself so I can keep up. Otherwise she would have gotten way too much space to get the chain off. Slows her down just a little bit for us to break this pallet. And we're going, she vaults it, and we're going to go around left. 80% of the people go right. Nope. She's going for that killer shack. She's going for the killer shack. Oh, will she get the pallet? She does get the pallet. We'll go ahead and chain her again. Break this pallet so she can't use it. Can't use it and abuse it. Looking for her. See the scratches. She's going back to this pallet over here. She's going to try and loot me. We're going to play this game again. Trying to mind game her a little bit right there. Try to get her to panic and commit too much one way, and she did. We're going to go for that lunge. Hits the freaking wood. She doesn't drop the pallet. Stuns me again. Feeling pretty good about this personal challenge now because I'm like, now I have to kill you because that's the second time you've stunned me. She going to go for this window? She is. Smacks her. Alright. Time to send her to the entity. Go ahead and pick her up. Bring her to this hook that's right in front of us. Feeling good about that one. There's always one survivor, you know, that just runs you the entire game. and it always feels good to get them on death hook. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and just do a blind chain. I missed them just by a foot or so. I saw with barbecue and chili that there was 2 of them sitting on that generator. Of course, Quentin went ahead and committed to that generator and got that done. I was hoping that I could push them off the gen so that way it wouldn't get done, but you know, here we are. Go ahead and knock him down. Can't remember if he is second hook or death hook, so we're going to go ahead and put him on hook. Looking for Felix. Hopefully barbecue helps me out here. I do not see him, so Felix is within, I believe, 40 meters. No, it's shorter because it's more, because it's a higher level. I think it's like 36 meters, something like that. If the survivor is inside that range, like 36 meters or whatever it is, I won't pick up on their aura. And if they are in a locker, I won't pick up on their aura. So we're going to go ahead and down Felix. He decided he wanted to pay the ultimate price. And at this time I'm thinking there's one gate and the other gate is over there. I'm betting you anything that Quentin is going to be heading over there at this time. So we're going to quick hook Felix and not Slug, because I want that 3K at the very least. There's Hatch. We're going to take a note of where Hatch is, just in case I can get him off this gate. And he decides to go for Hatch. We're going to go ahead and chain. He gets it. Buys us enough time to down him. We're going to go and tell him no. Tell him he's not getting out for that 4K. And decisive strike. So that is it for that game. That was a good move. And it was green decisive. So it had to be close to getting off cooldown, so he wouldn't be able to use it. But he was able to use it in the end. There's nothing we can do about that. It was a good move. I'm sure he's glad that he ran it. And that was a good game by him. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching this video and supporting me. I used to do Twitch streaming twice a week, but now I'm moving over to the YouTube scene to do videos. It's just more time friendly, especially when I have my beautiful baby daughter on the way. I will be moving over to double matches or triple matches instead of single matches. This first video is very experimental for me, learning the software that I'm using. Make sure transitions and everything are working all right. But thank you so much. I really look forward to pushing another video out to you guys. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so that way you see my next video when it comes out. And until next time, we will return to the crypt. Keep on shambling, shamblers.